Welcome to Divine Hand for another soulful, insightful, spiritual message. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I pre-pulled some cards for our convenience. With that being said, let's get started. So I pre-pulled some animal cards in some color. With that being said, let's dive in, okay? So I pulled the scorpion, the moose, and the color navy blue, okay? So, the scorpion is Scorpio energy. It's that transformation, okay? That renewal energy is what I'm getting here, right? This is about, carrying that defensive energy, okay? Um, this is like letting go of old patterns, and so a stronger person can emerge, a stronger you that can emerge. Okay, so this is like protection in your boundaries. Okay, um, unnecessary vulnerability and teaching self-preservation. Right. This is hidden strengths and intuition. So this is like operating quietly. Okay. So healing through pain as well. And so I pulled the Tower card in reverse. And so this is avoided disaster, or a slow change. So someone is slow to transform, okay? Um this can be upheaval, okay? This is a disruption with more of your internal self, okay? This is learning from past mistakes, and so someone here is like slow to learn from past mistakes is what I'm getting, right? This is indicating that you are already survived a shakeup and you are rebuilding carefully as well, okay? So either someone is slow to transform, or someone is like being a little impatient with the transformation, okay? Because it is a process, okay? And so spirit is just bringing that to your awareness, that everything is a process. So be patient with yourself and allow yourself to transform naturally, okay? So then we have the moose, all right? And this is that Capricorn energy. This is the self esteem, right? Excuse me. This is, that embodying both physical and spiritual stamina, okay? This is that independence and that self resilience. Someone need to hear this today, okay? This is awareness and being and observe, yourself, your growth, okay, your transformation, okay, your transition. This is patience through the wisdom, okay? So like I said, this is Capricorn energy. So this can be letting go of like dark energy, or balancing out that light and dark, okay? So with the Ace of Swords is what we pulled with this upright. This is just, giving you a new insight, right? That clear thinking, right? Communication, being decisive, right? The ability to speak your truth, or make bold decisions, okay? So this is that new beginning spiritual is saying here, that spirit is handing you, and this is like standing on that truth, okay? um and this is being handed to you, but someone is like slow to transform is what I'm getting here, right? So then we have the color navy blue, and the color navy blue is about discipline. It's about wisdom through your experiences, okay? So this is about like your intuition, right? Dark blues are associated with like a deep thought, right? Introspection, or inner knowing, okay? So this has a lot to do with that intuition, okay? While you're going through the process of transforming, okay? While you may be rebuilding your self-esteem, or standing on your truth, okay? And being bold about standing on your truth is what I'm getting, right? So this is like saying, this is that stability, right? This is that stability, the navy blue. This is the calmness. Okay, so navy blue just promotes a grounded, peaceful energy, right? And this helps you to feel centered and away from chaos. Okay, so someone color favorite color maybe navy blue. Okay, someone could been in the navy. Okay, if any of that applies to you, then this message is for you, right? So this is about that authority, right? That confidence. Okay, that strong reassurance without being aggressive. Okay, collective. This is that spiritual depth, right? Representing connections to your higher truth, reflecting and your mental clarity. Okay. And so we pulled the strength card with that, right? And so the strength card is that gentle power, right? That resilience, that confidence, in your abilities. Okay. So having compassion and patience overall, or just overcoming challenges with calmness and not force. Okay, so having that self control and discipline. Okay, and that's why it came out with the navy blue. Okay, because the navy blue is that discipline as well, right? So mastering over impulses and your emotions, right? The endurance to perceive through difficulties, okay, or persevere through difficulties while just staying centered at the same time, right? And this is that inner strength that you're pulling out of that, right? So the combination is basically saying that you have the ability to handle challenges with quiet confidence. Okay, that inner wisdom that guides your strength is what I'm getting here. Okay, your actions are grounded in insight, intuition, and like your patience rather than just impulsive force. Okay, just going at something and not having all the information, right? But with the ace of swords that we pulled, spirit is giving you that strength, and spirit is giving you that truth, right? And spirit is giving you that self-confidence, so that you can achieve what it is that you want to achieve. Now, I also pulled some more cards here. And you guys, if you know your placements in your birth chart, you may have a Venus, a Venus in Libra, Scorpio, or Sagittarius, and you might be an Aries rising, a Taurus rising, or Gemini rising. Is what I'm getting here, right? So, we still got a little time. Um, let's see. Let's see what Spirit is gonna offer here. Yeah. So we got the Ten of Pentacles upright. So, having all this discipline is going to bring your legacy through, is what I'm getting. And it's definitely going to apply to your coins, right? That Ten of Pentacles is, your family, your legacy, your ancestors is coming through right here with that Ten of Pentacles, right? Let's see if you have anything else to offer, Spirit, please, and thank you. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, doing that, we got the Eight of Pentacles. So having that, beginning those cycles of self mastery, aligning all those, levels of yourself, right? Mastering that self, right? Working hard on it, right? Or just working hard at what you're building right now, right? It's going to bring in those Ten of Pentacles, is what I'm getting here. When you're doing the work of transformation and standing on the truth, right, on a spiritual level, especially, these are your rewards. Okay, having the discipline, through the wisdom that you've been through, all your experiences, right? You have people out here that been through things and they have no wisdom, like, but because they don't learn from their mistakes, they keep repeating. And so we pulled the Nine of Cups. So this is just like sitting on your throne, right? This is like that wish fulfillment that's going to come in, right? So the work is worth it. So with that being said, thank you for listening, and I'll catch you on the next one.